welcome to our guests from Central City High School. Oriole High School and the Nebraska School Activities Association promote good sportsmanship by students, athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, ethnic, sexist, or other intimidating comments or actions directed at officials, students, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal from the facility. Thank you for your cooperation and good luck to both teams. Oriole won the toss and deferred to the second half. Central City will receive and Oriole will defend the east goal. Your starting lineups for your Central City Bison. Starting at linebacker, 155-pound senior, number 1, Christian Coleman. Starting at defensive back, 160-pound senior, number 4, Josiah Ullman. Starting at defensive back, 165-pound junior, number 9, Jake Twist. Starting at defensive back, 160-pound senior, number 13, Michael Rutherford. Starting at outside linebacker, 175-pound sophomore, number 16, Cale Jensen. Starting at linebacker, 180-pound junior, number 18, Charles McGinnis. Starting at defensive line, 195-pound senior, number 52, Jordan Buckout. Starting at defensive line, 195-pound junior, number 53, Eric Wins. Starting at linebacker, 185-pound junior, number 54, Sam Moore. Starting at linebacker, 200-pound senior, number 55, Nick Erickson. And starting at defensive line, 180-pound junior, number 60, Levi Villa. And now for your starting lineups for your Oriole Eagles. Starting at running back, 160-pound senior, number 18, Michael Posey. Starting at tight end, 200-pound junior, number 22, Peyton Matthews. Starting at wide receiver, 175-pound senior, number 35, Kobe Dean. Starting at offensive guard, 185-pound senior, number 51, Brandon Hobson. Starting at offensive guard, 200-pound senior, number 60, Sean Gildersleeve. Starting at offensive guard, 205-pound senior, number 70, Riley Davis. Starting at offensive line, a 295-pound junior, number 72, Christopher Jennings. Rounding out your starters for the offensive line, a 240-pound junior, number 77, Matthew Cardone. Lance Boston, Legion Simonson Post 93. Reminder to please remain at attention until the colors are retired at the west end of the field.
And welcome to Game 3 for the O'Neill Eagles going up against the Central City Bison.
This is Drew Morrow and Colton Osborne reporting from O'Neill. Good matchup today between the Eagles and the Bison. Eagles won the toss and deferred. Central City will have the ball.
The Eagles are 1-1 on the season, losing their previous game against Wayne in Wayne.
And they had that first game here in O'Neill against Boone Central, which got lightning delayed and moved to the next day.
The Eagles ended up winning that one. As the Eagles special team is coming out.
This is the 10th meeting between Central City and O'Neill. Central City has won the last 3.
As Christopher Jennings will be kicking off for the O'Neill Eagles. Number 1 and number 13, it looks like, are back. That is Christian Coleman and Michael Rutherford. And the kick is away.
Kick to about the 15-yard line.
Received by number 13, taken right up the middle.
He's got room to run.
Takes it to the outside, outbeats him.
Shaw's the last man to get past.
Cuts back inside.
Moore
to
with
Moore
the tackle.
At about the 9 or 10-yard line.
That is a good return from Rutherford. That gives Central City really, really good field position.
That is as it is now. 1st and 10 on the Eagles' 10-yard line.
Clay Shaw, a freshman, is in an outside linebacker. I believe this is his first start.
They hand it off to number 9 on the jet sweep, and he takes it out as he takes it outside and cuts back inside.
Coventry on the tackle.
That is Jake Twist on the carry, as it is a pickup of about 6, it looks like. Is it a pickup of 7? Twins to the far side.
Another
fake it.
Quarterback has it.
Rutherford takes it and is brought down by Michael Posey, Riley Davis, and Matt Wilson. All 3 seniors.
So now it is 3rd down. Ball is on the 4-yard line.
As it looks like it is twins to both sides of the field, with a single back in the backfield, which is Christian Coleman.
Rutherford on the QB draw. It gets blown up by the Eagles.
As he is brought down.
8 men there to take him down.
As I'm pretty sure Riley Davis was the first one there.
Bison lose some yards.
It is now 4th and goal.
This would be a good stand by the Eagles if they can pull this one off.
Trips to the far side of the field with number 9, Jake Twist, to the near side.
Maybe
Colby
a
Dean
screen
out there.
pass here.
As it's like a QB draw, but then they get it out to the running back, and it is incomplete. Eagle ball. What a great stand by the Eagles defense after giving up a big return. As Mason Walsh, the junior, will lead the offense out.
Now the Eagles look to take their first offensive possession for a score.
As the offensive line for the Eagles is Hobson at center, Davis and Gildersleeve at guards, and then the juniors Pardun and Jennings at tackle. Colby Dean is in motion. They pitch it out to the senior Michael Posey, who makes
He's got room to run.
He makes it go and picks up the first down. What a great play by the senior Michael Posey.
He got about 15 yards on that one. Posey is a dynamic player. He can play quarterback, wide receiver, or running back.
As Posey and Sidek joined Walsh in the backfield with
Pistol
Dean.
formation.
Peyton Matthews is in motion. Hands it off to Michael Posey.
He gets about 4 yards.
Michael Posey is probably the player who's played the most positions on offense here.
Yeah.
Started off his career backing up Alex Tramer, who is now playing quarterback at Wayne State. He was the backup to our state championship team. As it is Colby Dean and Matthew Wilson to the near side, with Posey with Matthews to the far side, as it is a jet sweep to Colby Dean, and he picks up about 1 or 2.
And Druki, the freshman, is in. Levi Druki. He's playing fullback. O'Neill has a young team this year. So it is 3rd and 8.
As Sidek comes in for Matthews. Justle is in the backfield with Walsh. As they hand it off to they fake the handoff to Justle, try to get it to Colby Dean, but is overthrown. Bit of a miscommunication from Mason Walsh and Colby Dean, as it looks like they're sending the punt team out. Peyton Matthews going to be punting it. Number 13, Michael Weatherford, back to return the punt. The senior,
Yep, he's their quarterback.
quarterback and defensive back.
Peyton Matthews is a really good punter.
As he gets the snap, as he gets the punt off,
Kind of shanked that one. Goes out at about the 49-yard line.
as the Eagle defense is coming back out, trying to get the same result they got last time, a 4-and-out. Shout out to a Bison fan from Fort Scott, Kansas, as it is twins to both sides of the field with a single back. 16 is in motion. They gave it to the running back, and it is swallowed up by the Eagle defensive line. The Eagle defensive line is Braxton Stauffer, Riley Davis, and Brandon Hobson, all three seniors. Twins again to both sides of the field. Weatherford with a single back in the backfield.
It's a pass play. He's going to run.
Sidek brought a blitz, and it made him forced Michael Weatherford to scramble as he picks up about 5.
Jussel ran him out of bounds. Bison are in a hurry-up offense, not even getting in a huddle.
Trips to the near side and twins to the far side. Quarterback all alone in the backfield. Weatherford making some changes on the line. Gets the snap as it is a quick out route, but it is thrown too low.
Now
For
that'll bring up 4th down.
Number 18, Charles McGinnis, the intended target. And it brings up 4th down and 5 on the Eagles' 45-yard line. It looks like they're going to go for it. Weatherford alone in the backfield again with trips to the near side and twins to the far side. As he scrambles out to his left, as he tries throwing it to number 1, but I don't think he got it.
Hopefully they give the Eagles a good mark.
I don't think he got it.
Yeah, it's right on the 40 is the 1st down. They're just a little behind.
That was number 1, Christian Coleman with the catch.
Good anticipation by Dean. Official timeout. They're going to bring out the chains.
And it looks like it might actually be a 1st down.
It's going to be close.
As it is a 1st down for the Bison. The Bison are coached by Troy Hubert, and the Eagles are coached by.
Is in for Sean Coventry.
Trips to the far side this time with twins to the near side. 1st down and 10 on the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Central City is looking like they're a passing team, and they want to come out firing. It's a rollout to the right. Rutherford throws deep and is out of bounds. Intended for number 1.
Christian Coleman. Levi Drucke is checking in for Peyton Matthews. Both Clay Shaw and Levi Drucke, both freshman linebackers, are playing. Shout out to Dylan Lee and Spencer Davis. Dylan Lee is a Central City alumni, and Spencer Davis is an O'Neill Eagle alumni. And they were watching the game at Hastings College.
They must both play football there. I know Spencer Davis is injured right now.
Sidek with the great hit, and he forces a fumble. Levi Drucke, I'm pretty sure, came up with the ball. As it is most likely Eagle ball, but there's a flag on the play.
Shout out to a Central City fan. They're watching from home.
And then there is a Central City fan watching from Bellevue, Nebraska.
First down 10 for the Eagles.
Mason Walsh brings the offense back out.
Turnovers are a big part of why the Eagles lost last week. Hopefully they don't turn the ball over as much this week.
Single receivers to both sides of the field as they hand it off to Michael Posey, and he is lit up by Christian Coleman. Looked like a wrestling move. Picking him up off the ground and putting him back. It is now 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles on the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Score is still 0-0 with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Eagles come out in a pistol formation.
Looks
Dean
like
and Wilson are the wideouts.
they fake the handoff to Posey. Mason Walsh tries taking it back up the middle,
Spin move.
but is slowed down and then brought down after a gain of about 5. It is now 3rd down and 5, I'm pretty sure, for the Eagles offense.
He was looking for Dean, and Dean could not get open.
3rd down and 6.
Dean was running a hitch route, but the quarterback for the Central City Bison would not budge.
Mason Walsh, as he finds Brady Sidick wide open at about the 40-yard line and is finally brought down at about the 35.
That's a good play for the Eagles. They're using that momentum from the fumble to their advantage. They're on the 35-yard line.
Peyton Matthews is coming in for Turner Jussel, and Keegan Moore is coming in. Keegan Moore and Colby Dean, Keegan Moore to the far side of the field, and Brady Sidick and Colby Dean to the near side. Handed off to Posey, and he slipped up. That looks like a loss of about 1. It is now 2nd down and 11.
Shout out to a listener from Hordeville, Central City. And we have the O'Neill Eagles cheerleaders with some kids with them today.
Twins to the far side of the field with Brady Sidick alone on the near side. Fake the handoff to Posey. Gets it over to Sidick, but is intercepted by number 4.
He's got
Joshua
blockers.
Ullman.
He might take it. Walsh can't get the tackle. Looks like Central City is going to score. Pick 6 from Josiah Ullman. That is not a good play from Mason Walsh, being careless with his passes.
Mason Walsh still hasn't had a full season starting at quarterback. Last year it switched between him and Michael Posey as starters.
Okay, a weird set here from the Bison. Got 5 men to the left and 6 to the right.
They'll most likely bring them all in for a PAT attempt.
They're going to run a jump pass, and it is caught. The 2-point conversion is good. Central City goes up 8-0.
We'll take a commercial break.
Stadium Sports is your one-stop shop in downtown O'Neill or online at www.stadiumsportso'neill.com. For all your everyday, all-day activewear needs, there is something for everyone. Specializing in screen printing and embroidery, we have a graphic artist and equipment in store to get all your ideas done in a timely fashion. Supporting all athletes and customers near and far, we value your continued support. Contact us today at 402-336-3245.
Torpin's Rodeo Market is located in the heart of O'Neill and has everything your family needs to stay full and happy. Torpin's always keeps their shelves stocked with fresh produce and also offers goods from local producers. Their weekly bankroll drawing offers a chance to win cash every time you shop. And every spring they give back to the community by giving away multiple senior scholarships. Torpin's Rodeo Market, the friendliest store in town and your only home-owned food store.
Welcome back.
Once again, this is Drew Morrow and
Colton Osborne,
reporting live from O'Neill, Nebraska.
as the Central City Bison will be kicking off. Number 14, Trevor Ziska.
It's
Square
onside.
kick, and I'm pretty sure it's recovered by the Eagles.
That was a close one.
Looked like it went off of Braxton Stauffer's foot.
Yep, and Tomas Garcia, I believe, comes
Yeah,
up with it.
Thomas Garcia.
So that was a break by the Eagles. It'll be good field position for them. Much better than the last time they had the ball.
As Joey Engelbart has now checked in for Christopher Jennings, I believe. Trips to the near side. Handed off to Brady Sidick, who gets about a yard.
And an ambulance is backing out of the stadium with its lights on. I'm not sure what's going on there. That's not good.
There is 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Bison up 8-0 on the Eagles.
Yep, and we hear the ambulance sirens right now. Walsh is under center. He drops back to pass. He's looking at Dean.
Hit Colby Dean, but is just a bit out of bounds.
Dean was open, but Walsh could not hit him.
It is now 3rd down and 9 on their own 49-yard line. Trips to the near side of the field with a single receiver to the far side. That looks like Matt Wilson on the far side.
4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Walsh throws it to Jessel. Jessel has room to run. He spin moves and gets yanked back. Gain of 1.
But he gets tackled by number 18, Charles McGinnis. As they are sending the punt team out again. As Colby Dean and Brady Sidick are the gunners on the outside.
Is Keegan Moore our long snapper?
It looks like he is.
It was going to be a fake. Snapped it to Posey, but flag on the field. False start on the offense. Now I bet they will just punt it away.
As my guess is it could have been Colby Dean. 'Cause right after the play, he gets checked out for Sean Coventry.
Yeah, coaches don't like it when a receiver jumps off sides. Moore snaps it to Walsh, or Peyton Matthews.
As it is up high and drops straight down. As it rolls a bit and is downed by Brady Sidick. As it was a late whistle from the refs. As Brady Sidick thought it may have been touched by a Central City Bison player.
Was it touched? We're getting word that it was touched, but I believe Central City will still have the ball. I'm not sure what was happening there.
As it is trips to the near side of the field.
Coach Hubert's family is watching from North Platte. They say, "Go Bison."
Christian Coleman is slowed down by Colby Dean and finally brought down by Michael Posey.
Posey is a key part of this defense. He had over 100 tackles last season.
Trips to the far side and twins to the near side as they hand it off to Christian Coleman, who makes Peyton Matthews miss, but there is a flag and it is most likely a block in the back on number 53, Eric Lenz. Shout out to Abby Page, an O'Neill fan from Yankton, South Dakota at Mount Marty College.
Yep, she graduated last year. She attended St. Mary's.
As it was a block in the back.
That's a 5 or 10 yard penalty. I'm not sure which. Two minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
As it is about a 2nd and 20, 2nd and 19 for the Bison. Twins to both sides of the field with number 24, Shaq Quinintilla, or something like that, Quinintilla, in the backfield with him.
Motion.
By number 18, fake the handoff as he was looking deep but couldn't find anything.
He's scrambling.
As he couldn't get away from Riley Davis.
That was Posey, I think.
Oh, Michael Posey.
No.
Yeah, Riley Davis and Turner Jussel, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Sorry if we butcher any last names.
Yeah.
As it is now 3rd and 28.
Yeah, that's a big sack from the Eagles. It's going to take a lot for the Bison to get this first down.
Twins to both sides of the field, with the Weatherford joined by Shaq Quinintilla in the backfield. 18's in motion again. They fake it as they run it right with Weatherford, and he is brought down
by Sidick. So now it'll be 4th down. They haven't punted the ball yet. It doesn't look like they're going to.
As Matthews checks out, along with Davis and
I think
Stoffer. They're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Trips to the near side, twins to the far side, and
their quarterback is going to punt it.
As it is not too good of a punt, barely could get back, or barely got past the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, shanked that one.
Great break for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's only about a 10-yard punt.
As the offense comes back in for the Eagles, led by junior Mason Walsh. Walsh joined by Sidick and Posey in the backfield. Handed off to Posey, who maybe gets a yard.
Yeah, that got blown up. There was 4 guys by the time the ball was even handed off.
As I don't think he even got a yard. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 on the Bison 30-yard line. Keegan Moore checks in for Peyton Matthews. Trips to the near side. Matthew Wilson alone on the far side. They give it to Colby Dean, who gets the outside edge. Great block by Matthew Wilson on the edge, as he is taken out of bounds by number 9, Jake Twist.
And the ambulance is back from the hospital, I bet. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Central City is up to 8-0, but the Eagles are in the red zone.
Michael Posey takes it. Trucks it, man. As I guess
Shad.
Oh, is it Chad? No. Oh, it's Chad. My bad.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Bison have the lead 8-0, and we will take a short commercial break.
State Farm agent Susan Wakefield is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. Susan Wakefield and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Ranchland Auto Supply is your locally owned and operated CarQuest store in downtown O'Neill, Nebraska. They have a large selection of parts and accessories to keep your vehicles and equipment running. Ranchland Auto delivers around O'Neill and to many local communities every day. Their employees are always ready to serve the community with a high level of knowledge backed with years' experience in automotive and equipment industry. Stop by or call Ranchland Auto Supply today and let a friendly part professional help you with all your automotive needs.
As we are back, and the guy I was calling Chad Quinatilla is actually pronounced Quintanilla.
Sorry for the mispronunciation, if that's a word.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Twins to both sides of the field. Fake the handoff to Posey.
Walsh gets
Brought down after a gain of about 1, maybe. It is now 3rd down for the Eagles offense. Shout out to Colby watching from Central City. He says, "Go Bison." It is now 3rd and 1 on the Bison 10-yard line.
Yeah, this is big 3rd down for the Eagles.
Pistol formation with Colby Dean and Matt Wilson. Sidick and Matthews go into motion. Fake the handoff to Posey as
He
Walsh
gets
is
sacked
by number 60, Levi Villa.
Interesting call there from the Eagles.
As it looks like they're going to go for it and not bring out their field goal kicker.
Yeah, Angel Lopez is the PAT kicker. I'm not sure if he could hit one from that deep.
That's about 31-ish yard field goal.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one to hit.
As it is Dean and Sidick to the near side and Wilson to the far side.
I believe the Eagles call a timeout, and we're going to take one with them.
Stadium Sports is your one-stop shop in downtown O'Neill or online at www.stadiumsportso'neill.com. For all your everyday, all-day activewear needs, there is something for everyone. Specializing in screen printing and embroidery, we have a graphic artist and equipment in store to get all your ideas done in a timely fashion. Supporting all athletes and customers near and far, we value your continued support. Contact us today at 402-336-3245.
Anson Insurance has been in the O'Neill area since 1979, and they've strongly supported the community and O'Neill athletic programs ever since. They offer home, auto, life, health, and crop insurance. They have a friendly staff and are willing to answer any questions you might have. Stop in at 203 East Douglas or call 402-336-4330.
And we are back. Score is 8-0 with 10 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first half. Twins to the near side.
It is 4th down. Walsh drops back to pass.
Scrambles out to his left.
Flushed out of the pocket. He throws it to Dean.
Who makes
Dean
a marvelous catch. What a great catch by the senior Colby Dean.
That was a great catch from Dean. That gets the fans excited.
What a great job of extending the play from Mason Walsh and just being able to throw it at Colby Dean, and a great catch.
Kind of sent up a prayer there, but Dean answered it. Anything within like a 4-foot, 5-foot radius of Dean, he can catch. We saw that in the Boone Central game.
As the Eagles will be going for two to try to tie the Central City Bison. Pistol formation for the Eagles. Snap is back, fake the handoff. Look, quick slant over to Colby Dean, and it is dropped.
Had two hands on that one. It just slipped away from him. But that is a score from the Eagles, and we're going to take a short commercial break.
Safety, reliability, and the most propane storage in the region. Solutions and service you can count on with Farmers Pride, the trusted supplier of propane for over 50 years. With scheduled delivery and budget and prepay plans, Farmers Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs. Farmers Pride offers residential, agricultural, and commercial propane sales and service across the Siouxland area. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye Broadcasting. I'm Drew Morrow.
I'm Colton Osborne.
And we're back from a commercial break where the Eagles scored a touchdown. Dean elevated above the Bison defenders and grabbed the ball for a touchdown.
Christopher Jennings will be lining up for a kickoff.
Jennings is a pretty good kickoff person.
As it is going to straight to Coleman.
Last time the Eagles kicked it off, they returned it about 75 yards. This time they're not going to get as far.
Brought down by Posey. As the Eagles defense is coming out onto the field.
Shout out to Colbin Peters and family. They're watching from Central City. They say go Bison.
Clay Shaw is going out to cover the slot receiver. Fake the handoff.
They're going
Throw
deep.
it deep to number 9.
Oh, he almost grabbed that with one hand.
Intended
couldn't get
receiver
it.
was Jake Twiss.
Maybe if he would have stuck two hands out, he could have caught it.
Michael Rutherford's aunt, Liz Wanamaker, watching from Goose Creek, South Carolina.
Got viewers from all over. Keegan Moore got beat deep in coverage, but thankfully Central City couldn't come up with the catch.
Christy Oliver watching from Eugene, Oregon. She's a Bison fan, I guess.
A lot of Central City fans.
As it is now 3rd down and about 1 for the Bison offense on the 50-yard line.
Eagles have 4 down linemen. It's a quick pass.
To Jake Twiss, and is brought down by Posey and Jussel.
First down for the Bison. Trying to score before the half ends.
There is 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half.
Dean comes on for
Coventry. Running back out in motion. It is a QB draw.
Dean misses the tackle. Posey comes up with it.
Posey kind of made a jump tackle on him.
Yeah, that was
Impressive.
Yeah.
In O'Neill Eagle Junior High football news, the A-team won against the Valentine Badgers at Valentine 28-20. And the B team, I'm pretty sure, won in their 20 snaps.
Yep. It's a good game in Valentine. Came down to the wire. Of course, me and Colton are both on that team.
As it looks like is going to be twins to both sides of the field.
And Gary Hoster is watching from Butte, Nebraska. He says, good luck and go Eagles.
Number 11 is in motion. Snaps the ball, hands it off to Christian Coleman, who
He
cuts
breaks
it back as he cuts back to the left side of the field after cutting to the right.
That was a good run from him. Just put his head down and went. And we have a viewer from Beamer, Nebraska. I believe that's relation to head coach Brock Eichelberger.
First down and 10 from the Eagles' 13-yard line. Handed off to Christian Coleman, who makes a man miss and gets to the outside and is brought down by Turner Jussel and then finished by Colby Dean.
I believe that was a run-pass option maybe. We see a lot of that from Adrian Martinez in the Huskers, who play tomorrow against Illinois. In Lincoln. I believe it's a night game, right? Yeah.
Trips to the near side and twins to the far side.
And, of course, the Eagles do have an alumni on there, Wyatt Lever. Ball's
As
out.
it is a strip sack. It looks like Braxton Stauffer comes up with it. What a great play.
Good penetration from the Eagles' defensive line to come up with the strip. Now the offense comes onto the field. They're looking to drive down the field and score. Shout out to Dan Negus watching from Central City. And his surgery went well, which is good news. He says, go Bison.
Single receivers to both sides of the field as he hands it off to Jussel.
Jussel gets about 3 yards, 4 yards. I believe that's the second turnover from Central City. Eagles have one.
Eagles almost had another one on a kickoff, but they barely got it back.
Yeah, that was a close call.
And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the Nebraska Huskers football team has at least 3 C1 or Class C1 athletes.
Okay, correction. The Huskers play Northern Illinois. The regular Illinois is next week.
Posey gets out and brought down by Jake Twist. Great run by Posey. Like I was saying, the Huskers have at least 3 Class C1 school alumni on their team in Wyatt Missouri, Noah Vedral, and Wyatt Lever.
What class is Norfolk Catholic?
Oh, yeah, that's 4.
C2?
Oh, they got bumped down to C2. They were C1 a couple years ago.
Because Ethan Piper is on the Huskers, too. I believe he's even on the traveling squad, if I'm not mistaken.
As Noah Vedral is their backup quarterback in Wyatt, Missouri. I'm fairly sure he's still on the team, but I'm not 100% sure. He came from Boone Central.
Yeah, he is. He plays a lot, actually.
He came from Boone Central, who O'Neill played a couple weeks ago.
Yep, and Noah Vedral, he actually holds the PATs for the Huskers.
He played in the 2016 C1 state championship game against the O'Neill Eagles. The O'Neill Eagles pulled out the win for their first football state championship.
Yep, and that was just a great season. They went 13-0. Walsh sees Wilson.
As it is defensive pass interference, I'm fairly sure, or it's pass interference for sure, just don't know if it's offensive or defensive, because it looked like Matt Wilson tried to get defensive pass interference.
That was a close call. Tough one to judge. Brady Sidick was wide open downfield. Walsh just didn't see him.
As it is on the defense, what a great job by Matthew Wilson selling the play by jumping into their cornerback.
Shout out to Jordan Paup from Central City, Nebraska. I get it. Yeah, Jordan Paup plays for Nebraska. He's number 55. He's an outside linebacker. Interesting. Didn't know that.
Mason Walsh in the pistol formation with Sidick and Jussel in the backfield. They hand it off to Jussel.
He breaks a tackle. He gets about 5 yards on the carry.
He was almost brought down by Jackson Detman.
Shout out to Gary from Kansas. He's a Bison fan. Watching from Kansas.
That makes 2 viewers from Kansas, I'm fairly sure. And then we have one from Oregon and one from South Carolina.
All around the world.
Six minutes left in the first half. 2nd and 5 on the Bison's 40-yard line. Eagles with control of the ball. Brady Sidick is in motion. They're going for a pass. They throw it to Colt or Matt Wilson.
And it is picked off.
No, it is not. He dropped it at the last second.
From my angle, it looks like he had it. That would have been a great catch from number 1, Christian Coleman.
It is now 3rd down and 5 on the Bison 40-yard line.
Moore comes in for Wilson. Keegan Moore is a junior. Hasn't really played much up until this year.
He was on the varsity basketball team this past winter.
Yep, and he played in a traveling team this summer based out of Norfolk.
As Turner Jussel gets the first down, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was just a little swing pass, perfectly thrown by Walsh, and Jussel got the yards he needed.
Junior to junior action. As Joey Engelbart comes out. As a bunch of the main players for the football team actually are on the varsity basketball team. Brady Sidick made it as a freshman last year. And it looks like it is a delay of game.
I'm not sure.
It might be a delay of game.
It's on the Eagles. They had 12 men on the field.
Actually, it was an illegal substitution.
Yep. Brady Sidick and out.
As Corbin Grenier is now at right tackle.
He's a sophomore.
I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd right tackle they've had. They've had Christopher Jennings, Joey Engelbart, and now Corbin Grenier.
Walsh drops back to pass. He's looking deep. He chucks it up. It's a wobbly pass. Dean just got under it, but he slipped and fell. That was just a 4 verticals play from the Eagles. But no one could come down with the ball. Eagles are doing a lot more shotgun snaps rather than under center than they have been for the past few years.
With this fairly young offensive line, with most of them being first-year starters, Colby Dean is in motion as they hand it off to Turner Jussel. And he spins.
Ball's out. He falls on it.
Most of these Eagle offensive line starters are some of them are first-year starters. I'm pretty sure Matt Pardun, Sean Gildersleeve, and Christopher Jennings are all first-year starters.
Shout out to Abigail Coleman and Mike. They're cheering from Wichita, Kansas, and Central City.
Trips to the near side of the field. A single receiver to the far side. Mason Walsh gets the snap. Is rushed immediately, and
It's a screen pass to Sidick
as he is brought down.
Bringing up 4th down. Sidick's hurt. I believe he's cramping up.
As it looks like he's just going to fight through it. As they're going to sub in people for him.
Yeah, he just cramped up there.
As they're subbing in the punt team. With 4 minutes left in the first half. As the band is getting ready to do their first marching show of the season.
Yep, got rained out last time. The OHS Screaming Eagle Marching Band. They're performing 3 songs. I forgot what the theme was, but
Peyton Matthews gets a fairly good punt over to the left.
it's going to be a really
Colby
good punt.
Dean is down there Colby Dean got down there quick to down it at about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yeah, it's a good punt.
As the Eagle defense comes back out.
Yep, so at halftime, the OHS band will do their marching show. Always entertaining to watch.
And then for the second half, I'll be joined by Trevor Alder, who was here 2 weeks ago with me announcing the Boone Central game.
Yep. He's a 7th grader at OHS. A swing pass out to 18. Keegan Moore almost tackles him, but it'll be Sidick who gets the tackle.
As it is twins to both sides of the field.
First down and 10.
Number 11 is in motion.
They drop back to pass. He gets flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run, but he throws it away. He did not want to get hit by Sidick. Three minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first half.
As our fans from Hortville Central City are Abby, Brian, and Nora. They say go Bison. Trips to the near side of the field, but there's a good chance they'll send number 11, Tanner. Not even going to try to pronounce the last name, but Tanner, number 11, there's a good chance they'll send him in motion. As it is a screen pass or a fake screen, but they throw it over to Christian Coleman, who is brought down by Sidick.
Sidick is a pretty reliable defensive end. He doesn't miss very many tackles.
As a 7th grader, he played center for the A team, then got moved to quarterback his 8th grade year.
Yeah, he's a pretty athletic guy.
Now he's a running back and receiver. Pretty good game so far. Score is 6-8 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Twins, number 11, Tanner, is in motion.
It's a screen pass. It's good blocking. Sidick can't come up to tackle. Posey hits him. And I don't think they got the first down.
As it doesn't look like it from the angle we're at.
Yeah.
As it is about maybe half a yard short as Levi Drucke checks out. Clay Shaw is guarding the slot receiver. They fake the handoff as Weatherford takes it. Rutherford. And
that's a good gain of about 12 yards. And we'll give a shout out to Great Plains State Bank. They're sponsoring our scoreboard.
We have a Bison fan that says it's a great day to be at Bison from Shelly Gillian in Central City. 11 is in motion as they fake the handoff, and he is brought down by Riley Davis. What a great tackle by the senior Riley Davis.
So it'll be second down.
Second down and 13 on the Bison 37-yard line.
It's about a 2-hour drive from Central City to O'Neill. Not too many people made the drive to come and watch this game.
As ball is thrown out of bounds, as Rutherford is being chased down by Brandon Hobson, the senior. Brandon Hobson is also the starting center.
A flag is on the field.
As it might be a late
grounding
hit.
Or a late hit, yeah, you might be right.
It'll most likely be a late hit on Peyton Matthews. Or no, Brandon Hobson. Intentional grounding was called.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Oh, he didn't make it past the line of scrimmage. That's why. Coventry checks in for Keegan Moore.
Coventry is a sophomore.
He played some varsity last year. Caught for sure one touchdown. but not for sure how many more. As it is third down. Third down and 18, maybe? I don't know how much an intentional grounding call is. Third down and 19.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one to convert, but they have the skills to do it. On past third and longs, they've ran a QB draw.
And then, go ahead, Drew.
And some screen passes. And it looks like they're going to run another screen pass, number 9, but he is tackled just at the 40-yard line.
And how I pronounce Tyler's last name is Schinderhins. Tanner Schinderhins. We'll just go with that.
Sorry if we're pronouncing it wrong. And
they'll take a timeout, and we will too.
Ranchland Auto Supply is your locally owned and operated CarQuest store in downtown O'Neill, Nebraska. They have a large selection of parts and accessories to keep your vehicles and equipment running. Ranchland Auto delivers around O'Neill and to many local communities every day. Their employees are always ready to serve the community with a high level of knowledge backed with years' experience in automotive and equipment industry. Stop by or call Ranchland Auto Supply today and let a friendly part professional help you with all your automotive needs.
welcome back. This is Drew Morrow and Colton Osborne reporting live from O'Neill.
As it is actually Tanner Schneider-Hines.
Thank you for correcting us. And
it looks like it's going to be a punt. A weird punt formation, but it is a great way to get men downfield on the punt. As it a better punt than last time.
Yeah.
Colby Dean gets under it and takes it back up the middle and is brought down by Christian Coleman.
About an 8-yard return, giving the Eagles decent field position.
At least we got told how to pronounce the last name before the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Last year in a basketball game, me and Carson Bielik, Eagle Eye Broadcasting member, were announcing the basketball game against
Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner. And we were pronouncing our last name Zephyr, but it was like Zephyr. So the Eagle offense will be on the field led by Mason Walsh. Twins to both sides of the field. Sidick in the backfield.
Keegan Moore is in motion. It's a rollout to the right.
Great block by Christopher Jennings getting his guy off him.
Posey catches it. That's a good gain.
A gain of about 20 yards. Great job by Christopher Jennings keeping his man to the outside. So Walsh could just step up and throw a great pass to Michael Posey.
Good blocking by the O-line for O'Neill.
Twins to both sides again.
It's a pass again.
Steps up, rolls out to his left, throws it out of bounds to.
Pretty good decision there from Walsh. Don't want to force anything this late in the first half. Eagles in the huddle, discussing what to run. Keegan Moore will check in for Matt Wilson. And once again at halftime, the marching band and flag corps will perform.
Mason Walsh gets the snap. Throws it over to Keegan Moore, and is that a catch?
Yeah, that's a good catch from Moore, but only about a 5-yard gain.
As they call it a catch.
Coach Eichelberger is
calling the play. It is now 3rd down and 3.
Yep, Eagles are in their hurry-up offense, trying to catch the Bison off guard. It's snapped. He drops back to pass.
Throws it over the middle to Sidick, and he catches
Dangerous pass, but Sidick comes up with it. It's a good gain.
What a way to thread the needle.
Eagles are in the hurry-up offense. A minute to go in the first half. Trying to get another score in to take the lead.
As I'm guessing it is Michael Rutherford's Grandma Ida, wishes a win for the Bison. Mason Walsh throws it out of bounds.
Stops the clock. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
As Wilson checks in for Posey. Coach Eichelberger is talking to Mason Walsh, trying to calm him down so they can get in a score before the end of half and then get the ball right back at halftime.
This is going to be close. It could be a delay of game. They're taking a while in the huddle. You just got to hustle to the line. They could be looking end zone here.
As they have about 10 seconds left. As it was a delay of game.
It's close. It could be an offsides. Who knows?
I was guessing it was going to be I was guessing they had about 10 seconds left because the back ref had his hand up, as it is a false start on the Eagles.
Not a call you want when you're inside of the red zone.
They are now on the 24-yard line.
So it'll be trip to the right, and Brady Sidick is the lone receiver on the left.
Junior Turner Dressel joins Mason Walsh in the backfield. As he throws it over to Matt Wilson, who almost made a juggling catch but is knocked out at the last second.
Yeah, he had it in his hands. He just bobbled it. That would have been a great gain for the Eagles on 2nd down, but now it'll be a 3rd down. This is a big one for the Eagles. 48 seconds left to go. Wilson checks out.
Trips to the far side and Colby Dean to the near side. Trainer Dressel is once again in the backfield with Mason Walsh.
They're manning up on Dean. Dean is running a fly.
As they get it over to Sidick, who tries to go up for a catch but misses.
It's going to be 4th down now. I'm not sure what the Eagles are going to do here. They're going to have to go for it.
It looks like they won't be sending Angel Lopez out for the kick.
The sophomore.
A fan from Blue Hill, Nebraska says Gil Michael and Bison from Aunt Dawn.
Thank you, everyone who is watching.
I am guessing that is another relative to Michael Weatherford.
Rutherford.
Weatherford.
Timeout called
by the Eagles.
Take a commercial break.
Stadium Sports is your one-stop shop in downtown O'Neill or online at www.stadiumsportso'neill.com. For all your everyday, all-day activewear needs, there is something for everyone. Specializing in screen printing and embroidery, we have a graphic artist and equipment in store to get all your ideas done in a timely fashion. Supporting all athletes and customers near and far, we value your continued support. Contact us today at 402-336-3245.
And we are back. I'm Colton Osborne.
I'm Drew Morrow.
And you are watching the Central City Bison go up against the O'Neill Eagles.
It is 4th down. The Eagles need to convert here.
They only need 15 yards. As Mason Walsh throws it over the middle to Brady Sidick.
It's almost picked off, but it's just going to be incomplete. Sidick is holding his knee. I'm not sure if he's injured.
As the Eagle defense will come back out, hoping to make a stand. With
Eagles threw
30
the ball
seconds left.
Every play of that possession. 34 seconds left.
as the Eagles are hoping the Bison don't score and then they get the ball back.
Yeah, they can't allow any big plays here. Anything will cost them.
Trips to the far side and Twins to the near side. 18 is in motion.
It's a sweep. 18 has it. Stiff arms. Hobson.
Gets blocked on the outside and is brought down by Matthew Wilson.
He ran out of bounds at about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line.
That is number 18, Charles McGinnis.
That moves the chains. That's a good gain from Central City. Good way to start it off. And the clock stays at 25 seconds.
First and 10 with the ball on their own 44-yard line.
They're in this spread formation once again. They've ran about every play this half out of it. Looking towards their offensive coordinator, see what play they're going to run.
Twins to both sides of the field.
They're going out looking for a pass. He throws over the middle.
Intercepted
it's
by
off.
Matthew Wilson. What a great play by the senior.
Matthew Wilson with the interception. That's a big one for the Eagles. Maybe they can get a couple plays off and score.
Maybe they can get close enough to get in field goal range for Angel Lopez.
That's a third turnover by the Bison.
First two are fumbles, and then this last one is an interception. That is the second interception today. First one was a pick six, and they have the Bison so far.
Yeah, it's 6-8 right now. A short commercial break.
Great Plains State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loans.
Which is coming up in 9 seconds.
Keegan Moore was Keegan Moore was
Spike.
hobbling. Rutherford checks right back in for number 11.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
Tanner
happened to him.
Schneiderhine. That's how you say it.
So a spread look for the Eagles.
Twins to both sides.
This could be the last play of the half. Walsh drops back to pass. He's looking deep. He sees.
As it is out of bounds. As they should put 1 second left on the clock because it was out of bounds with a second left. Then it went to all zeros.
But I believe they're going to call it halftime. After half, the score is 6-8. Bison are ahead of the Eagles. Now,
Quality, service, selection. Established in 1990, Specialties and More can help with your screen printing and embroidery needs. We provide high-quality, low-cost service with quick turnaround. Dedication to our customers is what we value. Create your own design or have our on-site artists create one for you. We appreciate your interest in Specialties and More and are excited to work with you on your next project. No job too big or too small because we do it all.
This evening's halftime entertainment will be O'Neill High School Screaming Eagle Marching Band. The 67-member band is under the direction of Mr. Chad Dean. Tickets as well as 2 marching competitions, Pierce and Quad State. And now, please give a warm welcome to Drum Major McKenna Welke and the O'Neill High School Screaming Eagle Marching Band. Let's give the Oriole Screaming Eagle Marching Band another round of applause. The Oriole Screaming Eagle Band will compete at 2 competitions this year. On Wednesday, October 2nd, the band will perform at the Pierce Marching Band Festival. Last year, the Screaming Eagle Band received a superior rating along with the Best Color Guard Award. That was the 6th consecutive year the Color Guard had won the award at Pierce. They will also be going to the Quad State Marching Competition in Vermillion, South Dakota on Saturday, October 19th. The band will again get to march in the Dakota Dome at the University of South Dakota. For the past 2 years, the band received first place in Class 3A and received the Best Color Guard, Best Percussion, Best Overall Effect, Best Visual, and Best Music Awards as well. Let's hear it again one more time for the O'Neill High School Screaming Eagle Marching Band.
Great Plains State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loan options, including personal, commercial, and ag lending. GPS is a small-town bank with big-town resources, with a full range of innovative deposit products. GPS creates strong clients and strong communities by providing valuable and trusted common-sense banking. Great Plains State Bank continues to deliver quality banking products and services that are representative of their name. GPS, great personal service.
State Farm agent Susan Wakefield is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life with auto, home, life, and financial services. Susan Wakefield and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
Torpin's Rodeo Market is located in the heart of O'Neill and has everything your family needs to stay full and happy. Torpin's always keeps their shelves stocked with fresh produce and also offers goods from local producers. Their weekly bankroll drawing offers a chance to win cash every time you shop. And every spring they give back to the community by giving away multiple senior scholarships. Torpin's Rodeo Market, the friendliest store in town and your only home-owned food store.
Ranchland Auto Supply is your locally owned and operated CarQuest store in downtown O'Neill, Nebraska. They have a large selection of parts and accessories to keep your vehicles and equipment running. Ranchland Auto delivers around O'Neill and to many local communities every day. Their employees are always ready to serve the community with a high level of knowledge backed with years' experience in automotive and equipment industry. Stop by or call Ranchland Auto Supply today and let a friendly part professional help you with all your automotive needs.
Reliability, and the most propane storage in the region. Solutions and service you can count on with Farmers Pride, the trusted supplier of propane for over 50 years. With scheduled delivery and budget and prepay plans, Farmers Pride has the right solution to fit your propane needs. Farmers Pride offers residential, agricultural, and commercial propane sales and service across the Siouxland area. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
As always, it is great to be here. I'm Colton Osborne.
And I'm Trevor Alder.
And this is the second half of the Eagles and Bison football game. The Eagles are up, or the Eagles are down to the Bison 6-8. Low-scoring match so far, as the Eagles will be receiving, as it is Turner Jussel and Colby Dean back to return for the Eagles. As it looks like number 18 maybe? 18. Charles McGinnis will be kicking off. As the Eagles are looking to pull this game out within the last half. As Coach Blaze's surgery went well. He's a Bison coach, I'm guessing. As Colby Dean acts like he's going to hand it off to Turner Jussel and is taken down at about the 32-yard line. Shout out to Nana McGinnis from Omaha, Nebraska. She says go Bison. We have multiple Bison fans watching tonight. As I am now joined by Trevor Alder to announce the second half. As it is single receivers to both sides with Turner Jussel in the backfield with Walsh. So they pitch it out to Jussel as he gets maybe a yard.
Going to say a loss of 2 on the play.
It is now 2nd and 12 from the Eagles' 30-yard line. As Peyton Matthews gets brought out. As it is trips to the near side of the field. As it is a false start on the Eagles. As it is good to see Michael Rutherford back in playing after he went down late in the first half, and he was down for a while, but he ended up coming back in. As they're most likely going to run the same play, trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Fake the handoff to Jussel. Walsh trucks a guy. And it is fumbled. As they're going to call him down, I'm pretty sure. As they call him down, as the Central City Bison coaches aren't too happy about the call. It is now 3rd and 15 on the Eagles' 25-yard line. It is a great night for some football. Just a bit chilly. No rain, no wind. Mason Walsh drops back to pass and gets blitzed. Throws it out to Turner Jussel, who makes the juggling catch, but is brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Tim Bowling wants to send a shout out for the Bison from Banana Rams in Hordeville. Go Bison. As it is, Peyton Matthews going to be punting with Michael Rutherford back deep. Peyton Matthews gets the snap. It is a great punt, as they're just going to let it drop, and it's going to roll to about the 33-yard line. What a great punt by the junior Peyton Matthews. As the Eagles' defense will now be coming onto the field. The defense is made up of mainly juniors and seniors, but there is one sophomore and one junior who play consistently, or one sophomore and one freshman that play on defense, and that is Clay Shaw, the freshman, and Brady Sidick, the sophomore. So there's a flag on the play. Turner Jussel rushed the quarterback, as it looks like this is going to be a big play by Christian Coleman. Michael Posey's chasing him down as he is taken out at about the 17-yard line. But there is a flag on the play back at the 36-yard line. It looks like there might be one at the 47. As I am not 100% sure what the calls could be. It is most likely offsides on the defense and maybe a hold on offense. As we are waiting to see what the call ends up to be. There is 9 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter. As the refs are talking about the call, as there's a legal there is a play there's flags on both, and there's flags on both, and that brings on both teams, so that brings the ball back. As I am not for sure what the calls were. So it is now 1st and 10 on the Bison 34-yard line. Bison have the ball. It is twins to both sides. When they've ran this formation before, they've had number 11, Tanner Schneiderheim, go in motion. 18 is in motion. They fake the handoff, and Rutherford takes it. As he makes multiple men miss, and he is brought down by Turner Jussel, the junior. Turner Jussel knows how to get it done on both sides of the ball. He's a great back, receiving and just handing it off to him, and he's a great tackler. Shout out to Eagle Eye and Go Bison. Also, well wishes to the healing of Dan Negus. As the tackle was made by Brady Sidick, it is now 2nd and 8. 18 is in motion once again. They fake the handoff. QB draw, or actually that probably was a pass run option. Multiple teams, more teams have been adapting to run pass option and pass run option. So there's multiple ways for something to happen. It is now trips to the far side and a single receiver to the near side. They hand it off to Christian Coleman, and he is brought down by Brady Sidick. It is now 2nd down and 7. Twins to both sides of the field. 18's in motion. They give it to 18. As there's a fumble, but he recovers it. Number 18 is Charles McGinnis. The Bison have mainly been using Charles McGinnis, Michael Rutherford, and Christian Coleman. As it is twins to both sides once again, with Christian Coleman in the backfield. So they fake the handoff as Rutherford takes it and gets into the end zone, but there is a flag on the play. There is a good chance it is holding. As we'll see what the call is. Holding on the offense the Eagles catch a break as it looks like Levi Drucke is coming in for Brandon Hobson. Levi Drucke is the youngest guy out there now with Clay Shaw on the sidelines. Actually, I think Clay Shaw is out there. He was just, Clay Shaw was out there. He was just kneeling, tying his shoes behind the defensive lineman. Levi Drucke is playing is playing an outside lineman, as he almost got the tackle on Coleman, but he missed, and Coleman is brought down at about the 5-yard line. Levi Drucke shot off of that edge real quick and made Coleman cut back inside. Great way of forcing him back into the field. As they give it to Charles McGinnis, as he is swarmed by the Eagles and is brought down at the 2 or 3 yard line. As it looks like it was the 2 yard line. It is now. Yeah, they're at the 2 yard line for a first down and goal. Clay Shaw gets off the field in time. As it looks like they might be trying a play called, I think the play is called like hide the midget or something, actually no, that's not. The entire line stands up and they try hiding the shortest guy on the team, and most of the time they get a big gain because the entire offense goes one way and the shorter guy goes the other. But I don't think they're doing that. That's some weird quarterback draw formation, and he gets it in. Michael Rutherford gets the easy, untouched score. Samuel Carsons is coming on the field for Riley Davis. As they're going to go with their weird formation, there's a good chance they probably don't have actually, they're going to go into an extra point formation. As looks like number 14, Trevor Ziska, as the point is up and it is good. Great kick by number 14, Trevor Ziska. As we'll be taking a break.
Quality Service Selection. Established in 1990, Specialties and More can help with your screen printing and embroidery needs. We provide high-quality, low-cost service with quick turnaround. Dedication to our customers is what we value. Create your own design or have our on-site artists create one for you. We appreciate your interest in Specialties and More and are excited to work with you on your next project. No job too big or too small because we do it all.
Trevor Zista with the kick as it goes to Colby Dean. Colby Dean's taking it up the middle, gets it loose, and is brought down at about the 38, 37-yard line. As Mason Walsh will be taking the offense out there. As it looks like Turner Jussel will be the running back. As they have Joey Engelbart in at right guard, it looks like. Single receivers to both sides. Colby Dean is in motion and they get it to him. He cuts inside, but is met immediately in the hole. And he is brought down at about the 39-yard line. Nick Erickson with the tackle. As it is now 2nd and 9 with 6 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Bison up 15-6. Actually, Joe Engelbart is in at tackle. Matt Wilson in motion. They hand it off to Jussel, but he runs into his fullback, Michael Posey. And that is a pickup of 1. As it looks like Morin Sidak will be checking in. Actually, no, Sidak won't be checking in. He'll probably be going in here soon.
3rd and 8 here for the Eagles.
With 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. Ball on the 40-yard line. Twins to both sides of the field. With Mason Walsh joined by Turner Jussel in the backfield. They throw it to Colby Dean on the out route as it is a catch. Great job by Colby Dean holding on to the ball. Great out route ran too.
It's actually a hitch route.
Actually, he didn't get the first down. I thought the first down marker was the original line of scrimmage marker. So it will be Peyton Matthews on to punt and Michael Rutherford back deep to return, with Brady Sidak and Colby Dean as the gunners. As they try to fake earlier, but they jumped off, or the Eagles jumped off sides. Tried to catch him off sides. Great punt by Peyton Matthews, as it is down by the long snapper, Keegan Moore. Shout out to the Bison defense and coach, Luby. They hand it off to Christian Coleman, but he is met immediately by Brandon Hobson, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was Brandon Hobson, the senior. As there is 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Christian Coleman's in motion. Just a screen pass to number 9, Jake Twist, as he is taken out of bounds. But there is a flag on the play.
Likely a horse collar or a face mask, maybe.
As Brady Sidak looks like he is shaken up a bit. Brady Sidak has came up a bit slow a couple times this game. As it is a face mask on the Eagles. As it is a 15-yard penalty, and it sets the Bison up at the 50-yard line. As it is twins to both sides of the field. Rutherford drops back to pass, looks deep for number 4 as he's able to bring it in. And number 4, Josiah Ullman, scores for the Bison a 50-yard touchdown pass. Rutherford to Ullman, as the Bison looked like they were running away with the game. Great pass by Rutherford. As the Bison once again are in their their weird formation, but they go into a normal extra point attempt. As Trevor Ziska will be attempting the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. It looked like it was barely good. Looked like it was close to going over the right upright, but he got it in.
Great Plains State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loan options, including personal, commercial, and ag lending. GPS is a small-town bank with big-town resources, with a full range of innovative deposit products. GPS creates strong clients and strong communities by providing valuable and trusted common-sense banking. Great Plains State Bank continues to deliver quality banking products and services that are representative of their name. GPS, great personal service.
Kick is up.
Jessel gets the return. As the Eagle offense will be back onto the field. As the weird formation for extra points is called the water bucket. Would have never guessed that, but okay. As there is 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter, Eagles offense comes out onto the field. Trips to the near side of the field with Colby Dean, Turner Jessel, and Keegan Moore. Fake the handoff. It is a fake screen as Mason Walsh takes it. That was supposed to have been a screen, but Colby Dean was covered on the screen. So that brings up 2nd and 8. Riley Davis checks out.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Peyton Matthews and Brady Sidick come in. Matt Wilson comes out. As it is twins to the far side and Brady Sidick alone on the near side. Turner Jessel in the backfield with Mason Walsh. This is a fake pitch, tunnel screen to Colby Dean, and he breaks a tackle and he gets the first down. He is brought down at about the 39-yard line. What a great play by the senior Colby Dean. As they are making number 9 Jake Twist come out. Colby Dean's coming out. So it is now 1st down and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Pistol formation with Posey and Jessel in the backfield. Sidick is in motion. Hand off to Jessel. As he maybe gets a yard. It looks like he may have lost a yard. Nick Erickson with the tackle. Loss of 2. That brings up 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 39-yard line. 37, actually. Turner Jessel gets checked out of the game. Matt Wilson and Keegan Moore, lone receivers on the far and near side. Pistol formation once again. As Walsh is going to pass, he gets it out to Sidick in the flat, makes a man miss, and gets to the 45-yard line. Great play by Brady Sidick, making a man miss and getting yards. Colby Dean comes back in, as it is now 3rd down and 6 from the Eagle 45-yard line. Trips to the near side of the field and a single receiver to the far side. Mason Walsh Mason Walsh is joined by Posey, I believe, in the backfield. Walsh goes back to pass, hits tries to get to Colby Dean, but it is dropped. That brings up 4th down and 6 as they're bringing on the punt team. Let's hope Peyton Matthews can get a good punt. Pin them back deep so they don't have to worry about giving up another quick score, as it is now number 4, Josiah Ullman, back to return, as Peyton Matthews will be kicking for the Eagles. Snap is back. The punt is high, and it's dropped at the 45-yard line, but rolled out at about the 42. High punt, didn't get that much yardage, but there's always a chance with those high punts that it comes down and hits an unexpected player from the opposing team, so it's a fumble. As the three defensive linemen for the Eagles are Braxton Stauffer, the senior at nose guard, and Hobson and Riley Davis at defensive tackle for the Eagles. All three are seniors. Michael rolls out to the left, gets it to number 18, Charles McGinnis, for a first down and a gain at about 14, 13-ish. First down and 10 from the Bison, or from the Eagles. Riley Davis didn't get off in time as there is flag thrown. Riley Davis didn't get off in time, so the Eagles will get a flag for illegal 12 men on the field. That basically was a free play for the Eagles, or for the Bison. The score is 22-6 with 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Not a great spot for the Eagles to have an illegal substitution. So Levi Drucke's coming on. He's got to make the substitution. They're bringing off Hobson, the senior. Hobson gets off in time, as it looks like they'll have as Christian Coleman is in motion. They throw it deep, but it is overthrown. Intended target on the pass was Charles McGinnis. There is 23 seconds left in the third quarter. As it is now second down and 5. It's an option play to Christian Coleman, who takes it up the middle, takes it down the middle, and gets into the end zone for another Bison touchdown. The Eagles are kind of just collapsing and being their worst enemy. not being able to stop the Bison offense. They started off super good, and they've kind of lost it since, as they are now in the water bucket formation as they go back into the normal PAT, as number 14, Trevor Ziska, will be attempting the extra point, as it is up and it is good. Score is now 29-6, as we will take a short commercial break.
Great Plains State Bank has been meeting the needs of its customers for nearly 100 years, offering a wide selection of flexible and competitive loan options, including personal, commercial, and ag lending. GPS is a small-town bank with big-town resources, with a full range of innovative deposit products. GPS creates strong clients and strong communities by providing valuable and trusted common-sense banking. Great Plains State Bank continues to deliver quality banking products and services that are representative of their name. GPS, great personal service.
And we are back. The score is 29-6 with 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Far back returners for the Eagles are Colby Dean, the senior, and Turner Jussel, the junior. As the kick by Ziska is up, and it is back to Colby Dean. So they fake the handoff to Turner Jussel. Doesn't get by number 54, Sam Moore. "55-yard kick by Ziska." As the Eagle offense will come back out onto the field for another drive. There's 9 seconds left now in the third quarter. "18-yard line for the Eagles. Single receivers on both sides and a pistol formation. Handed off to Michael Posey, who gets a couple yards. As they let the clock run out, and that is the end of the third quarter. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Branchland Auto Supply is your locally owned and operated CarQuest store in downtown O'Neill, Nebraska. They have a large selection of parts and accessories to keep your vehicles and equipment running. Branchland Auto delivers around O'Neill and to many local communities every day. Their employees are always ready to serve the community with a high level of knowledge backed with years' experience in automotive and equipment industry. Stop by or call Ranchland Auto Supply today and let a friendly part professional help you with all your automotive needs.
State Farm agent Susan Wakefield is here to help protect all the moving parts of your life. With auto, home, life, and financial services, Susan Wakefield and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
And welcome back to the fourth quarter. It is a great night for some football, as the Central City Bison are up 29-6, going up against the O'Neill Eagles. It is the start of the fourth quarter. They go a rollout pass They throw it deep to Keegan Moore, and it is batted down by number 11, Tanner Schneiderheim.
Might have been a forward lateral there. As
holding on offense. Don't know who exactly it was, but that'll take him back. That'll take him back. As that will take him back to the 10-yard line. As the Eagles offense are looking to get something right here to bring the deficit closer, hoping to make a comeback. As the refs are gonna, it is second down and 20, ball on the 10-yard line. Twins formation, or twins on both sides with Turner Jussel in the backfield. Keegan Moore is in motion. Actually, no, that is Brady Sidick. As it is a rollout pass, he throws it to Peyton Matthews, who makes a great catch, makes a man miss, and is taken down at about the 25 or 26-yard line. What a great play by the junior, Peyton Matthews. That junior-to-junior connection with Peyton Matthews getting the pass from Mason Walsh. It is now 3rd down and 5 from the Eagles' 25-yard line. Trips to the far side of the field, with it being Matt Wilson, Keegan Moore, and Brady Sidick. And Colby Dean alone on the near side. Ball is snapped as they just throw it up to Colby Dean, as he couldn't quite bring in the catch. As it is now 4th down and 5. As the Eagles are going to punt the ball. It will be Peyton Matthews to punt. As it is number 4, I'm pretty sure, Josiah Ullman, back to return. As it is a fake punt, as they get it to Brady Sidick for the first down, as he breaks the tackle and is taken down at about the 40-yard line. What a great fake by the Eagles offense, or Eagles special team. Great throw from the former quarterback, Michael Posey, but there is a flag on the play. As it is a personal foul, I think, on the Bison. So that will, that'll bring him, or that'll take him up even more. It'll take him up 15 yards. The Eagles have momentum on their side. As it is now 1st down and 10 on the Bison 45-yard line. It's Tommy Kosser was checked into the game, but comes right out as a legal substitution on the Eagles, most likely. Yeah, legal substitution on the Eagles. That is their 3rd, I'm pretty sure, of the night. Eagles got to get it, have to get it figured out if they want to make a comeback and win. So now it's 1st down and 15 on the 50-yard line. Trips to the near side. Mason Walsh steps back to pass, gets it over the middle to Posey, who gets about a 13-yard gain. Actually 17 or 18-yard gain. Erickson with the tackle. Peyton Matthews comes in for Keegan Moore. It brings up 2nd down and 2 for the Eagles. On the Bison 37-yard line. Mason Walsh is under center. Posey is in motion. It looks like it's going to be a sweep to the right. Yeah. Turner Jussel cuts upfield and gets the first down. What a great play by the Eagle offense. Great call by Coach E. It is now 1st down and 10 with the ball at the 27-yard line. 26-yard line. Eagles hoping to make a comeback with 10 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first half, in the game. Mason Walsh fakes the handoff to Jussel. Throws it to Matthews, but is dropped. Now it is 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles offense. Matt Wilson checks in for Peyton Matthews. As there's now 10 minutes and 6 seconds left in the game. Twins to both sides of the field with Turner Jussel in the backfield with Mason Walsh. Starting offensive line is back in the game for the Eagles. Walsh goes back to pass, throws it over the middle to Posey, but it is dropped. That makes it 3rd down and 10 for the Eagles. Corbin Grenier comes in for Riley Davis. Corbin Grenier and Joey Engelbart have been subbing in on the offensive line. And there may have been some others that I haven't noticed, but those are the 2 main ones I've noticed that have been coming in on the offensive line. As Corbin Grenier is the left guard. Trips to the near side. Tommy Kotzer, Michael Posey, and Colby Dean with Matt Wilson on the far side. As it is a screen pass, but it is intercepted. As number 53 with the interception, that is Eric Lenz with the interception. As it looks like Coach Kotzer's Coach Kotzer is trying to get a call with the stiff arm. There is now 5 minutes and 53 seconds left in the game. Four down linemen for the Eagles. As it is a run with Rutherford. As he gets taken out of bounds by number 25, the sophomore, Sean Coventry. As Hobson's being checked out, Levi Drucke is now on the defensive line on the near side. They fake the handoff. Rutherford takes it and just goes out of bounds to avoid the hit. It is now 2nd down and about 2. The Bison offense is just rolling. Trips to the near side with a single receiver to the far side. They hand it off to Coleman, who makes a couple men miss, but is finally brought down by Michael Posey, the senior. As the Eagles are trying to get a stop. and then hopefully go score. Fabian Acevedo checks in for, it looks like, Brady Sidick. As Sidick needs to get off the field quick, as he does. McGinnis is in motion, and they hand it off to number 24, Quintanilla. And there is now 9 minutes left in the game. Twins to both sides of the field with Quintanilla in the backfield. As quarterback takes it as he makes it into the end zone once again. As that is another touchdown for the Bison. The score is now 35-6. As they're most likely going to attempt the extra point here. As they're once again in the water bucket form. As now they're going to the extra point. As Ziska has made all of his extra points today. As it is up, and it is good. As we'll take a commercial break.
Torpin's Rodeo Market is located in the heart of O'Neill and has everything your family needs to stay full and happy. Torpin's always keeps their shelves stocked with fresh produce and also offers goods from local producers. Their weekly bankroll drawing offers a chance to win cash every time you shop. And every spring they give back to the community by giving away multiple senior scholarships. Torpin's Rodeo Market, the friendliest store in town and your only home-owned food store.
And we are back. I'm Colton Osborne.
And I'm Trevor Alder.
And this is the fourth quarter of the Eagles and Bison game. 8 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game. The makes a guy missing is brought down by number 22, Dylan Pafir. As a 22-yard return by Colby Dean. As the Eagles offense will come back onto the field led by the junior Mason Walsh. As the ball is on the 32-yard line. As the score is 36-6, Bison are up. Twins to the near side and a single receiver to the far side. Mason Walsh waiting for the snap. Gets the snap, goes back to pass, throws it out to Matt Wilson, the senior, and is brought down by number 11, Tanner Schneidenheim. Pickup of 5 on the play, brings up 2nd down and 5. Twins to the near side. Matt Wilson to the far side. Lone. Hand off to Turner Jussel. Puts his shoulder down and gets a couple yards. Ball looks like it is on the 40-yard line. As Matt Wilson is checked out for Keegan Moore. There's now 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. As it is a pistol formation with Colby Dean and Keegan Moore, the lone receivers on the outside. Bobbled snap as Mason Walsh just gets on it. As that brings up 4th down for the Eagles. As I don't think they're going to punt for this one.
4th down and 7.
As they're going to go for it. As the Eagles break the huddle. Trips to the near side, a single receiver to the far side. As they throw over to Keegan Moore, who makes a great catch. What a great play by the junior Keegan Moore.
Holds onto the ball after getting hit pretty hard there.
As they're in the hurry-up offense. Trips to the near side with Posey, Matthews, and Dean, with Moore to the far side. Walsh rolls out of the pocket, throws it to Colby Dean, but the ball, as it looks like there's going to be a defensive pass interference on number 4, Josiah Ullman. As the Bison don't think it was pass interference, but the refs called it. Bison coaches aren't that happy about the call. The Eagles catch a break. $15-yard penalty.
Trips on the near side.
Posey, Wilson, and Dean now. As it is a G kick with Jussel trying to fight for yards but doesn't get much. There is now 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 9.
Corbin Grenier's coming in for Sean Gildersleeve. As Matthews is now going in for Wilson. As Posey's lining up behind the guard, and it's Jocelyn Walsh in the backfield. Someone's asking us for the score predictions of Nebraska and Northern Illinois. Trevor, you can say your predictions first.
24-17 Huskers.
I'll go 42-27 Huskers. Wilson's coming in for Matthews, as it is now 3rd down and 9. Trips to the near side of the field with Posey, Wilson, and Dean. Walsh gets the snap, throws it, almost threw it directly to number 54, Sam Moore. But Sam Moore dropped it, so that brings up 4th down and 9 for the Eagles. As they're most likely going to go for it. Joanne Lenz watching from Dyer, Indiana. Shout out to her. Shout out to the Bison and Coach Luby. Posey is in motion. Snap the ball, fake the handoff to Jussel. Walsh tries avoiding a sack by number 55, Nick Erickson, but he is eventually brought down for a turnover on downs. As the score is 36-6 with 5 minutes and 38 seconds left in the game. Bison are up. 14 is in motion. They fake the handoff, and Michael Rutherford takes it for about a gain of 2. As Landon Klassen checks in for Keegan Moore. I'm pretty sure this is the first playing time that Landon Klassen has had, and that is a legal substitution because Keegan Moore, they didn't make the switch fast enough. I'm pretty sure this is the first playing time Landon has played this year. So that now that makes 3 freshmen who have played so far, and Landon Klassen, Levi Druke, and Clay Shaw. As the Bison will get a first down and 10. Actually, no, second down and about 2. About 5 minutes left in the game. The Bison are looking for their play call. Trips to the far side of the field with a single receiver to the near side. They hand it off as Matthews was trying to go for a strip, but he ended up not getting it. As Tommy Kotsu checks in for Colby Dean. As it looks like Braxton Soffer might be down with a cramp. And we'll take a quick break.
Quality, service, selection. Established in 1990, Specialties and More can help with your screen printing and embroidery needs. We provide high-quality, low-cost service with quick turnaround. Dedication to our customers is what we value. Create your own design or have our on-site artists create one for you. We appreciate your interest in Specialties and More and are excited to work with you on your next project. No job too big or too small because we do it all.
Stadium Sports is your one-stop shop in downtown O'Neill or online at www.stadiumsportso'neill.com. For all your everyday, all-day activewear needs, there is something for everyone. Specializing in screen printing and embroidery, we have a graphic artist and equipment in store to get all your ideas done in a timely fashion. Supporting all athletes and customers near and far, we value your continued support. Contact us today at 402-336-3245.
And we are back. Thankfully, Braxton Stoffer was able to get off on under his own power, as it is now first down and 10 for the Bison. Another Nebraska news for football: the Neely Oakdale Warriors won 56-12 against the West Holt Huskies. That is 8-man football, and shout out to Josiah Ullman's family from Colorado, watching you and cheering you on. They say, "Let's go Bison." As it is twins to the far side and a single receiver to the near side, as there is a flag on the play. False start on the Bison. As that will make it second down and 11 for the Bison. Trips to the far side of the field with a single receiver to the near side. 16. Carol Jensen is now at quarterback. As they fake the handoff and Carol Jensen takes it for about a yard or two. As Braxton Stauffer looks like he's all right. May have just been a cramp. It is now 3rd and 10 as they throw it to number 7 on a screen as he makes a couple men miss and is taken out of bounds. Number 7 is Jared Brown.
Taken down by Matthew Wilson.
Riley Davis is coming in for Brandon Hobson. Trips to the near side of the field as they hand it off to the running back 24, and he is brought down by Peyton Matthews. There's now 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bison are up 36-6. Eagles started off looking good, but the second half they kind of fell apart. The score was 6-8 at halftime. Shout out to the Hudson crew cheering for the Bison, especially Lenz. Shout out to them. Trips to the near side of the field. As they fake the handoff. Jensen takes it, throws a screen pass to 14, but it's a fumble and the Eagles recovered it, but he was most likely down. That was number 14, Trevor Ziska. But there's a flag on the play. Oh, they're saying it's Eagles football. As it looks like Landon Klassen will be coming in and playing quarterback. The freshman, as it looks like it is. As it looks like the Eagles will be moving to their second string guys. Looks like they're just moving on past the game, or moving on and hoping to win next week. So now it is Clay Shaw and Landon Klassen in the backfield. Clay Shaw did pretty good last year as an 8th grader on A team, as he's lit up first play by number 4, Josiah Ullman. No gain on the play. As the only freshmen in are Levi Drucke, Salvador Rodriguez, and Clay Shaw. I may have repeated a couple, but I wasn't for sure. Fabian Acevedo with the carry. As it looks like never mind. Looks like Trey Space was about to go in, but they brought him right back out. Isaiah Munoz doesn't go in. Sean Coventry and Tommy Kotzer, I think, are the receivers on both sides. Landon Klassen fakes the handoff, throws it to Clay Shaw, as Clay Shaw gets the first down and is knocked out of bounds. That was one of the more favored that was one of the plays the A-team was better at last year, with Landon Klassen normally connecting with Clay Shaw. Trey Space comes in for Levi Drucke. Trey Space is another freshman. He was a lineman last year, an outside linebacker. He's lining up at tight end. Landon Klassen gets the snap. Throws it up for Sean Coventry, who couldn't make the catch. A bit overthrown. Now that's Sean Coventry, who's over 6 foot, and number 3, Drew Garfield, isn't really that tall. So if I were the Eagles, I would they pulled Coventry out. I don't know who I think Isaiah Munoz is who they put in for Sean Coventry. Xavier Munoz. Clay Shaw in the backfield with Landon Klassen. They hand it off to Shaw, who cuts to the outside. Gets about a gain of 8 or 9. A minute 23 left in the game.
3rd and 3.
Eagles open to convert here. Shout out to Central Nebraska Buffalo Company in Hortville, Nebraska. They say go Bison. As it is Klassen in the I formation with Acevedo and Shaw in the backfield. Acevedo gets the first down and a bit more. As Levi Drucke comes back in, same with Sean Coventry. They both come back in. As Xavier Munoz comes out. I was saying Isaiah Munoz to start off, his brother, who is number 24. It is now twins on both sides of the field with Kotzer and Acevedo on one side. They look to Sean Coventry over the middle, who gets to about the 40-yard line. 28 seconds left in the game. As it is twins once again on both sides. He rolls out, throws it over to Coventry once again as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 18 seconds left in the game. Eagles trying to score quickly with the second string guys in. Twins once again with Kotzer and Acevedo on the far side, and Drucke and Coventry on the near side. Klassen steps back, throws it deep for Drucke, but is overthrown. 8 seconds left in the game. 2nd down and 10. Thank you to whoever said, nice job on announcing the game, young men. Thank you.
We try our best.
It is now trips to the far side of the field with Xavier Munoz, I'm pretty sure. One of the Munoz twins on the near side. And that is the game. The Central City Bison win 36-6 up against the O'Neill Eagles. Thanks for watching. Good luck to the athletes for the rest of the year and both teams. It was a great day for football. Have a great weekend.